shot for your duck calls. You wanna figure out what you're doing wrong. You're looking at it in the backwoods on a wet line. If you need the best bait for a big bite, you need to get your ass down to Caroline. You gotta have it. This is Southern Cast Outdoors. This is hanging 'em up and hanging on every word. This is Southern Cast Outdoors.
What's going on, y'all? Had a hunt this morning. It was nasty, pouring down rain, so I didn't record it. Ended up getting 3. Gave one of the birds to a buddy of mine. Is my first limit of woodies that I've ever gotten. But got 2 hens. Ignore the mess back there. But 2 hens and a drake. A stud of a drake too. Look how big this bird is. Just full plume. But I'm gonna show y'all how to clean one. I know most people do. I know there's probably a better way, but this is the way that I was shown. Come here, you just rip all the breast feathers off. Once you get all the breast feathers off, come here, you split the fat. It's gonna be a little tougher because it's wet, but it'd be all right. I'll show you a way to get around that here in just a second. But you get as much back as you can. Make it easier on yourself. Take your knife, and you want to cut a little bit at an angle towards the breastplate, all the way down. You're going to come in, go underneath. This is a little tender. It ain't much, but it does taste good. It's no different than a dove. So you come here, cut all the way down, you separate that hard part right there, and go underneath it. You can feel it. We'll be cutting that out here in just a second, as soon as we get this off. Now, if you get the remaining of the fat off, just go through and trim it just underneath. It's thick enough and resilient enough to where it's not going to be necessarily easy to cut through, but it won't be hard to cut through either. So just kind of be careful. There you go. There's one breast. And you just repeat process. Make sure you get behind that tender. Like I said, it does taste good. And you just follow it all the way down, like you're just filleting it, a fish off a skin. Now that little bit right there, ain't much you can do about it. You're not really wasting anything, so to speak. So just repeat the process. Now, like I was saying a second ago, that bird's done. That's all you get off of them, right? That right there. Now, if you look, see that right there? That silver stuff right there? Right there. You want to cut that out. It's really tough and it'll make the whole breast taste bad. So you just come in and you just cut that little notch out. All you got to do, right there. That's one. Come in, cut one side, cut the other. Now with this being a little tore up right here, I think I'm just going to do that. I'm going to cut that whole chunk off because it's going to be bruised and it ain't going to taste all that great. So that's pretty much to it. I know there's other ways, there's probably better ways, but that's the way I was taught. And if somebody's got a better way, I am more than happy to learn. I'm just learned how to clean them this year, so thank y'all. Y'all have a good day. Tune in to next time.
If you want the red dirt on a bird dog, the best buckshot for your duck calls, you want to figure out what you're doing wrong, you're looking at it in the backwoods on a wet line. If you need the best bait for a big bite, you need to get your ass down to Caroline. You gotta have it. This is Southern Cast Outdoors. This is hanging 'em up and hanging on